I do not understand what I do, for what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do.
How many of you feel that way?
Yeah.
You don't do what you want to do, you know it's right, and you do what you don't. No, you hate, you know it's not right, and we do. So if someone ever tells you, we don't sin anymore, you say, wow, really? We're better than the Apostle Paul? That's interesting. Okay, keep going.
And if I do what I do not want to do, I agree that the law is good. As it is no longer I myself who do it, but it is sin living in me.
Yeah.
I know that nothing good lives in me, that is, in my sinful nature. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For what I do is not good, is not the good I want to do. No, the evil I do not want to do. This I keep on doing.
Poor Paul, don't you feel sorry for him when you hear that? And don't you identify with that?
Now if I do what I do not want to do, it is no longer I who do it, but it is sin living in me that does it. He says it twice.
Yes, he does.
So if I find the law at work when I want to do good, evil is right there with me. For in my inner being I delight in God's law, but I see another law at work in members of my body, waging war against the law of my mind and making me a prisoner of the law of sin at work within my members. What a wretched man I am.
Wow.
Who will rescue me from this body of death? Thanks be to God through Jesus Christ our Lord. So then, I myself in my mind am a slave to God's law,
Yes.
but in the spiritual nature, a slave to the law of sin.
You can feel his pain.
You can feel it.
You
And
can feel
who
it. What
had
a wretched person I
Wretched.
am. Wretched's
Yeah,
bad. What a
yes.
wretched man I am.
How can this godly man have such issues? It is a real battle. God help us. And he knows our flesh is weak. But he made reference to the flesh that he said, this battle is raging within me. It's this, kind of like the old cartoons where you have the angel here and the devil here. I remember growing up watching those, and I thought that's really the way it was. But I mean, we don't even need the devil's help. We come up with enough on our own, don't we? With our flesh. Well, this is what the Apostle Paul is talking about here. Our flesh lusts against the Spirit. And the Spirit lusts against the flesh. There's a war going on. For these are in opposition to one another, so that you may not do the things you please. And if it feels good, do it.
Yeah, that.
No. If it feels good,
It's probably wrong.
probably shouldn't do it. Yeah. We are to rein ourselves in. Not to earn approval with God. And that's one thing that I'm concerned about here is we're talking about our behavior, and it's not like we get saved by Christ, and then after that it's up to us to keep God impressed with us. Like Jesus Christ saved us from our sin, Jesus Christ can help us walk in the manner that's worthy of our calling, as stated here in this book. It's not up to us, but it's up to us to surrender to Him, to expose ourselves to this word. You've heard about the dog, which dog gets stronger, the black dog or the white dog. Well, what is it, Debbie? The one you feed. Yeah. It's the dog you feed. That's the one that gets stronger. So are we going to feed our spirit and get the ammunition we need, given by God, to live in a pattern of living that brings honor, glory to Him? Or are we going to feed upon the smut and garbage that's on TV, the smut and garbage that we can read, the things we can do with the members of our body, It's a strong pull, it's a strong draw, there's no doubt about it.
What goes in is what comes out.
That's a good line too.
And that's
What
true.
you put in is what comes out. Garbage in, garbage out. It'll happen. I know you want to sing the song. I really like what it says here on the side. We have two directions we can go, the flesh or the spirit. We have two natures. There are desires in all of us. The desire for things of the Lord and the desires for the flesh. We have two choices to make every moment of every day. This is not just a one-time, once and for all. Boy, we're constantly making choices. Will we choose to walk in darkness or in light? What are we going to choose? We know what God has said. We're going to call upon Him to help us to make the right choices. The light of Christ shines brighter than anything this world has to offer.
She's like,